we are again. Here we are again. Few minutes, fix myself before people come on. Who's joining me today? Who is joining me today? Don't know why I have to sing like that first thing in the morning. Hey, somebody's on. Someone's found me. Who is that? It's Ingeborg. Hey, Ingeborg, how are you today? And somebody else is on. Who is that? I can't see that little picture up there. Oh, it's Sue. Sue, Louise Clark. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Arlene. All coming in now, thick and fast. So, I want to work against a wall today. So, don't want you rushing around your house trying to move things out the way. But if you do have a clear space against a wall, then take your mat. So it's right up against the wall here. If you don't have a clear space, it's okay. So just giving you that little tip now because we're a few minutes early just to find a space. If you don't have any wall space, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Morning, Arlene, my lovely. How are you today? Hey, Anita is watching. Hi, Anita. And Claire is up. Hello, Claire Dalton. How are you feeling today? Good morning to you. Oh, this is nice. Do you know, I'm kind of going to do this like for a couple of days a week, see how it's going. It's given me so much pleasure to see all your lovely comments, and some of you are sending me photographs after the class of you practicing your yoga on Sunday. Sunday I had someone sending me photograph. Hiya Heather, Heidi. Someone sending me photographs of them with their yin yoga, with their little dog wanted to join in. Mum had the same experience actually. My mum was doing her yin upstairs. Hi Anita, hello Valerie. And she had our two little dogs climbing all over her, but she couldn't get her camera ready in time. So yeah, if you've got like some photos of yourself practicing your yoga, if you want to pop them in this chat or send them to me. Hi. See that, you know, this. Hi Christine. And Heather, fantastic. Look, we're a few minutes early. So those of you just joining now, I'm just saying I am going to be working against a wall today. So if you've got any clear wall space, take your mat right against the wall. Okay. I don't want you rushing around the house moving things right now. So if it's a wall is not available to you, then that's okay. We can do it without. Perfectly okay. Hello Heather, my lovely. How's things in the UK? The UK have still got our sunshine, so we're on something like, oh, Brenda's here and Sarah Cooper. Hello, my lovelies. We're on day 12, I think, of lockdown in Spain, and it has rained every blooming day. UK, please, you've had our sun for long enough now. It's not normal for you to have sun for this long. Please send it back. Sarah says, how you doing? You sitting cross-legged, says. Hey. Hi, Alison. Sunny Shropshire. All right, okay. Thank you, Alison from sunny Shropshire. Oh, we'll get you back. We'll get you back. Why is it? I was like, okay. Forced lockdown. It's like forced retreat. Have you got sun in Calpe, Anita? It is raining in the valley again. So I thought forced lockdown, I'm going to treat it like a retreat, I'm going to do my yoga, take some time, do all the things I wanted to do, get the gardening done. Rain every single day. Sarah's not sitting cross-legged yet. I don't think I've got any cross-legged positions today, Sarah, so I know you're practicing every day in your own time. Sarah Hogan said goal this year was to be able to sit comfortably cross-legged. She used to live in Shropshire. Katie Nixon, it's peeing, yeah. Morning, my gorgeous Jane Potter is here to join us. Yeah, definitely raining here. And looking at the weather forecast, I think it's going to be raining for a little while to come. And Sarah Louise Pierce is watching again. Yes. Doing or watching, Sarah? Doing or watching, my darling? Have to say, Sarah. So I did Sarah's fitness class yesterday after I finished the yoga. She's on at 11 o'clock. I'm sure you all know by now. And she was using hand weights yesterday. And I was like, hand weights, what are we going to use? So I quickly got my KO8 out. Those of you that don't know KO8, it's like a resistance band. Attached it onto the door there. Did my KO8 along with Sarah's class. Sarah, my bum is hurting today. Not so much the upper body that we were working on for some reason, but the bum. I think the squatty things with the, you know, up and down. And my upper abs are still aching from the ab workout that I did, that you did on Sunday, but I did it Monday. Sarah, sun is trying to come out in Beneath Costa. Yes, send it this way, send it this way. What time are we in? Are we ready to go? 3 minutes past 10. Fab. I've just seen Brenda's message. Are you on live feed? Yes, Brenda. Well, she's here. Sarah, no comment, Dion. Hello, Jan Turner from the UK. Okay, so UK has gone on lockdown officially. It's okay. It's okay. Nothing to worry about. Just use it as a reason to get all of those things done that you've been planning to get done for months. Right, sort out the cupboard, sort out the wardrobe, sort out the loft space, do some more cooking, get creative in the kitchen, write a book, I don't know, just so much you can do. For me, the thing when people say, what is it you want? Yes, the Scots. What is it you want more of? And for me, it is always time. It's like, it's always time. I want more time to do the things that I really want to do. And now we've got this kind of time forced upon us. So, you know, let's not try and get anxious with it. I know it's really worrying time because, you know, it's not a pleasant way for this to be forced upon us. And, you know, there's a lot of worry and concern, particularly if you've got relatives, loved ones that are vulnerable and you can't be with your family right now. Maybe you're taking a loss in salary like I am, like Sarah's, like we are literally earning zero money income right now. My hair store told me yesterday that apparently my of jobs that we can't do, so I'm unable to claim any kind of unemployment benefit. So that's fun, even though I can do my job, but nobody can come to class. Oh, that's nice. Anyway, so I know it's a stressful time, it's an anxious time, but there's nothing we can do about it. We just have to sit it out and wait it out. So use this time productively because it's unlikely you're going to get it back again. So do all of those things that you had in your mind that you wanted to do. Write letters, phone your friends that you've lost touch with. You know, just reconnect with people, support people, get creative. And just spend some time on loving yourself a little bit more. Okay, we are going to start. So 23 people on. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be standing. Hi, Tanya Carter. We're going to be standing up and we're going to be doing lots of standing work. Hi, Jan. So, as I said at the beginning, my mat here is right against the wall because we're going to be using some wall support today. If you haven't got it doesn't matter. This class is going to be here for you to do. So there is no class on Saturday. So if you're doing this without a wall today, maybe on Saturday repeat it again and use the wall, then you really see the difference. So we're going to start off with our flow. Okay, you'll get used to this because this is one of my favourites and it just lets the body open up in its own time. So, little space between the feet. So when we talk about hip distance in yoga, it's not this bit. When I say in class, legs hip distance, I see people like this. Like, no, your hips really are not that big. They are not that big. So your hip distance is where these bony bits protrude at the front. Imagine your physical anatomy, your anatomical alignment. So hip bones, thigh bones, and they come right down the centre of the feet. So feet are hip distance, feel the foundation of your feet nice and firm into the floor. Knees are always going to be soft, you don't want to lock the knees. Hands together, thumbs to the heart, shoulders down. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale completely. Inhale, arms come down, out and up to the sky. Reach up. Exhale. Bend those knees. Push your bum out behind. Show from the side. Bum out. Knees are bent. Reach for the floor. Halfway up. Inhale. Shoulders back. See, I'm not really round. I'm not rounding my back here to come up and down. I'm just lifting my heart forward, drawing my shoulder blades back towards my hips. Exhale, fold forward, belly and chest over the thighs. Inhale, all the way up the heart. The arms, going to step away from the wall a bit so I can reach out. Exhale, back to the heart. Show you one more time from the side. Inhale, down, out and up. Exhale to the floor. Bend those knees, push the bum away. Halfway up, shoulders back, bum stays high. Exhale all the way over. You'll see I'm not bending and straightening my legs, so keep that same softness in the knees. Inhale all the way to the top. Exhale back to the heart. Inhale, down, out and up, big circle. Exhale to the floor. Shoulders back, heart lifts. Inhale. Exhale all the way over. Inhale, push down into those feet. Legs are strong and your belly is in. Exhale back to the heart. Inhale, down, out and up. Exhale to the floor. Halfway up, shoulders back, heart is forward. All the way over, nose to toes. All the way up to the sky. Push into the feet, lift the arms high. Exhale back to the heart. Inhale. Exhale to the floor. Halfway up. All the way over. And all the way up to the top. Exhale back to the heart. Inhaling. Exhaling forward. Halfway. All the way over and all the way up. Use your breath as your guide. Rather than trying to control your breath, let your breath control your body. Your inhale lifts you and extends. Your exhale allows everything to soften. Inhale halfway up and lengthen. Exhale all the way over. All the way up. Exhale back to the heart. Inhaling. Exhaling. Halfway up, shoulders back. All the way over. Really feel the extension of that spine as we lift. Exhaling. This is the last one. Inhale. Exhale to the floor. Lengthen the spine, shoulders back, and all the way over, and all the way to the top. Exhaling back to the heart. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to come into some sun salutations now. Now, I know some of you find this a bit difficult, getting a leg from the back to the front again. So just do as much as you can. Or just continue with this flow. This is really nice. You can do that for 30 minutes. It's amazing, but you won't. Okay, so sun salutations. We're turning to the short edge of the mat, so you've got all this space behind. Hands together, just like we started before. We're going to inhale, palms stay together. We reach the sky, lift up from the lower back, through the ribs. Exhale, fold forward. Bend those knees as much as you need to take the hands to the floor. Bum is high. See how bent my knees are? Hamstrings are tight, but I don't want to round the back here. So I'm going to bend the knees so I can lift the bum, lengthen the spine. Right foot is going to take a step towards the back of the mat. I'm going to bring that right knee down and lengthen through the spine. Lengthen from the back of this knee, up the spine, up through the crown of the head. Hands on the floor. Hi, Maddie's joined us. Hands on the floor, lift that knee. Left foot, step back to the right for plank. Okay, belly is up. backs of the knees lifting, knees down. Remember, this is half plank, this is always available to you. Pull that belly up, lower your chest to the floor, squeeze the elbows in. Inhaling, drop the hips, lift the heart, little cobra. Shoulder blades down towards the hips, elbows stay soft. Tuck the toes, lift the bum. Downward dog, lengthen fingertips to hips. And right leg, here we go. Big step, all the way to the top of the mat. You need to use your abs, use your belly muscles to lift that thigh up. Left knee to the floor. Lengthen and reach. Remember, we want to come back, feet to the top of the mat. Feet underneath. Sorry, ankle underneath, not feet. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee. Exhale as you step forward and fold forward. Inhale, pull in the belly. Push through the legs, all the way to the top. Exhale back, hands down. Inhale. Exhale. I'm going to turn around just so you can see me. You don't need to turn around this way. Same direction. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, fold forward. Left leg to step back. Knee comes to the floor. We lengthen through the spine. Right leg to step back to plank. Belly is up. Backs of the knees lift. Knees come down. Bottom comes up, see this little scoop in the back? Squeeze those elbows in and lower the chest to the floor. Inhale as we drop the hips, peel the chest, cobra. It's okay, your cobra is down here, just an inch, low cobra. It's beautiful, just lengthen through the spine. A little bit high if you've got more flexibility in the back. Tuck the toes, lift the bum, exhale, downward dog. Left leg, I'm going to draw it in and step it to the top of the mat. Right knee down, lengthen through the spine. Oh, feel that nice stretch in the hips. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, step it forward. Inhale all the way to the top. Exhale, hands to the sides. Inhale, I'm turning around again, your same direction. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhaling, fold forward. Right foot to step back, big step. Knee comes down, low lunge. Lifting through the top of the head. Left foot to step back to plank. Knees to the floor. Chest to the floor, squeeze those elbows in. Inhaling, lift the heart, shoulder blades back and down. And downward dog, lift the bum, press into the hands, shoulders away from the ears, don't lose your neck into your shoulders, really important. Right foot, stepping forward, left knee to the floor. Nearly there. Left foot stepping forward. Inhale all the way to the top. Exhale, hands down. Oh, getting a bit puffed. Last one. Inhale, exhale, inhale, lift and lengthen, exhale, fold forward, left foot to step back, knee comes to the floor, we lengthen up, and right foot to step back to plank, knees are down, chest is down, squeeze those elbows in, inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot to step to the top, right knee to the floor. And right foot to step to the top. Fold forward. Press through those legs, lift the heart. All the way to the top. Exhale, hands down. Whoa, you feeling a bit puffed? A little bit puffed already? Heart might be going. Okay. Sun salutations, they work all the major muscle groups, they open up all the major joints, they stimulate all 7 chakras. Always really good to start your practice with a few salutations. So I'm going to come back against the wall now. So if you've got the wall, I'm going to come all the way back. Backs of the heels against the wall, bum against the wall. I know what you're going to say. I can't get my heels against the wall because my bum is too big. I know what you're going to say. Maybe just a little fraction of the heels come forward. So I want heels, the back of the hips, the shoulder blades against the wall. Now Tadasana, we've got this little space between the feet. It's our hip distance space. You want to feel the whole of the circumference of the foot down into the floor. So you want to feel the pad of the little toe, the pad of the big toe, two corners of the heel, pressing down onto the floor, equal weight. You still with me? And then we're going to feel like we're drawing up the energy. The knees, pelvic floor lifts, belly draws back towards the spine. And imagine someone is lifting your rib cage up away from the waist. But as you lift the rib cage, you don't want to lift through the shoulders. Shoulders are going to stay down. Fingertips are reaching down to the floor. So now you want to feel the back of your hips and the back of your shoulder blades against the wall. But most of this section is going to be away from the wall because it's really hard. So I don't expect you to get the small of your back here against the wall because that is not going with the natural curve of the spine. But this area, like where your bra strap is going across, the back of the rib cage here, you're going to press that against the wall. So you're going to need to use your upper abdominal muscles to really squeeze in. And boy, it's hard. So now you find that you can't really breathe, right? Because everything below your diaphragm is drawing back. So your breath is going to be mainly across your chest, your collarbones. Big stretch, your fingertips are reaching to the floor. Press down with those feet. Feet are stable against the floor. And we're not lifting the chin up like this. So the chin is parallel to the floor. The back of the head is against the wall. It's really hard to keep these upper abdominal muscles in. We're going to lift the arms up, all the way over the head, hands together. When we lift the arms up, I know what happens. Oh, all of a sudden you lose this. Squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Imagine you're trying to squeeze your upper arms towards your cheeks, hands together. You should feel some little vibrations going on in the body, some little wobbles and shakes and shimmies. It's just your body dancing with joy because it's doing some work now. Your legs should be feeling strong. Your upper abdominal muscles, oh, the arms, the shoulders. And release those arms all the way down. Was it hard? Just standing against a wall? Okay, so I am going to move slightly away from the wall for our tree pose because this is a balance pose. Now if your balance isn't very good, you may want to stay against the wall. You may want to come side on, so you just got a finger against the wall. This is going to help you. So transferring the weight into your left foot. Engage this thigh. Switch on those bum muscles, belly muscles. Up on the right tippy toes, turn the right knee out to the side. And then draw this right foot in towards the inside of the left ankle. Maybe it comes a little bit higher. Maybe it stops below the knee. Or if you've got more flexibility and more balance, you might be able to take that foot above the knee. Okay, but please don't press on the inside of the knee joint. Avoid the knee joint, below or above. Right knee is turning out to the side. Hands are together. Few breaths. We're grounding through that standing leg. The trunk of your tree. Feel that roots down into the floor. Next, inhale and lift those arms. Imagine, if you've moved away from the wall, imagine you're still against the wall and your back is still pressing into the wall. So drawing your upper abdominals in, drawing those lower ribs down towards your belly. Shoulders staying down, away from the ears. We've got strong standing leg. We've got that knee turning out to the side, opening through the hip. Your back muscles are working, your belly muscles are working. Bring those hands down, release the hands, and release the leg. Hey, well done if you stay balanced. I'm going to go to the other side. Take the weight into the right foot. Come up onto the left tippy toes. Left knee turns out. It's going to feel different. My left hip will not open as much as my right hip. So just observe, see what's happening in the body. Bring that left foot to the inside, maybe by the ankle, maybe below the knee, maybe come above the knee. This knee turning out. So if you're against the wall now, you're going to try and get the outside of that thigh pressing back against the wall. It depends on how open your hip is. Hands together. On your next inhale, reach and lengthen, shoulders down, palms together. Don't forget to breathe. Super important. In and out through the nose. Balance is one of the most frustrating parts of our yoga practice. We get really annoyed with ourselves and we try and rush into it. It's never going to happen if you rush into it. It's never going to happen. Just be and breathe. And hands down towards the heart. Release the hands. Release the leg. Oh my gosh, look at the time already. We've got more to do though. We may go a little bit later today if that's okay with you, because we've got more to do. Okay. I'm going to come right against the wall now. So remember, if you don't have a wall right now, just repeat this class at some other time when you can find some wall space, because you really will feel the difference. Legs. Nice wide step in the legs. Please make sure you're on a non-slippy surface. I don't want any of you doing the splits. Although that might be interesting, but you might not get up again. Okay, right foot is going to turn out towards the short edge of your mat. So the outside edge of that foot lining up against the wall. Your left toes are going to turn in the same direction. So your left toes are turning in to face the right. Now your left hip might have come off the wall a bit. That's okay, because your toes, your knees and your hip always follow the same line. So if you try and drag your hip back towards the wall, you're going to end up twisting in your knee. Even if you might not feel it, it's where it's going to go. So just let that hip come neutral. Just let it follow the direction of the toes and the knee. But your right hip is against the wall and your left shoulder blade is against the wall. So take this left shoulder blade really back against the wall. Arms come out shoulder height, and we're going to reach those fingertips. Okay. We're going to soften the knees and we're going to start to slide the hips to the left. So just sliding the hips along the wall to the left. You might start to feel a little stretch in the inside of that right thigh. Oh, I can't believe we've got to day 7 and this is the first triangle we've done, Trikonasana. Okay, then we're going to start to reach to the right. Don't look to the right, because as soon as you look, that left shoulder is going to come off the wall. So left shoulder pins back against the wall and we start to reach and slide to the right. Reach and slide. Your right hip is against the wall, both shoulder blades against the wall. Then we can take the right hand down, reach down towards the floor. We're going to take that left arm up to the sky and we're going to turn. If it feels okay on your neck, you can look up towards those top fingers. If it doesn't feel okay on your neck, just keep looking straight ahead. And your exhale, we're going to see if we can come any lower. Left shoulder stays against the wall. Remember, the floor is not important. Reaching to the floor is not important. What's more important is this alignment. I'm going to show you side on what normally happens. You're going to stay there and breathe because you like it. What normally happens in triangle is people go, see, stick the bum out so you can get down. You're going to lose all of this stretch. Whereas against the wall, everything stays in line. Hips and shoulders stay in one line, so you get this nice stretch through the waist. You feeling it? Okay. Soften this right knee, pull in the belly. Inhale, push down through that foot, come all the way up. Turn all the 10 toes parallel, arms down. And turn those left toes out. Right toes turning in. So, toes are facing to the left now. Left hip against the wall. Move from your rib cage. Right shoulder blade against the wall. If you haven't got a wall, pretend you have. Arms come up, shoulder height, reach through those fingers. Breathing, start to slide this right hip to the side. Slide, 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 slide. Oh, I might feel a little stretch here in the inside of the left thigh. And then we start to reach to the left. Reach, reach. Keep that right shoulder against the wall. If you've come away from the wall, come up a little bit higher. Take those shoulder blades back. Be here. It's great to be here. If you can feel it here, that's where you need to be. Maybe you need to come a little bit further. Left arm down. Right arm reaching up to the sky. Looking up to the hand if it's okay on the neck. If not, you're just looking straight ahead. Belly in, pelvic floor in. We need to protect the back, so always keeping strength in the core. Exhale, further over if we can. Few breaths. Whoa, it's really, really tough against the wall. You realise when you come against the wall how off your alignment has been. Even after all these years of practice in yoga, I still come against the wall now and again to remind myself what it should feel like. Left knee bends, push down into that foot, come all the way up, and arms come down. Step the feet together, just for a moment. How was that? Let me know later on, not now because you're busy doing yoga, but later on, just drop in the comments. Did you use a wall, and how did it feel? Okay, I'm going to take a big step out again. I'm going to do a little warrior, Virabhadrasana B. Right toes turning out. Left toes going the same direction. Same kind of movement. Left shoulder stays back against the wall. So you feel this twist in the waist. Pelvic floor up, belly is in. Arms out to the side. Reach through those fingertips. The only thing we're going to move right now is the right knee joint. So you're going to bend that right knee joint. I'm going to try and make a right angle with that thigh. I've just needed to take my legs a little bit wider because what happens sometimes people bend and the knee travels over the ankle. If this is happening to you, you need to take a wider step because you don't want to put any pressure on that knee. Left shoulder blade stays back, arms reaching out to the side. Now this right knee wants to roll in, it wants to move away from the wall. So your wall is your guide. Try and fly the outside of that knee as close to the wall as you can. In the words of my lovely friend Nicole Stone, ooh la la. She says that a lot in her class, I love it. Ooh la la indeed. Warrior, weight is even on both feet. Outside edge of that left foot pressing down into the floor. Trying to aim for this nice right angle in that right thigh. You might not be coming quite so low, you might be up here. That's great. Left shoulder against the wall. Gaze towards those right fingertips. This is your warrior. Striking with his sword. Yoga is not always love and light. Sometimes it's fierce. Press down to those feet, straighten those legs. See. Toes together. And turn the other direction. Left toes coming out. Right toes coming in. Seeing some comments. I'm just going to see who's coming. Pam Pearson, Kathy Carl, Tracer. Hello, all you people who just joined. Using a wall today. So our left toes are out. Right toes are in. Right shoulder blade against the wall. Remember, we're twisting through the waist. Hips, knee, toes, all move in the same direction. Movement comes through the waist. Right shoulder is back. Bend in that left knee joint. Whoa, I'm going to slide down. I'm going to take a slightly wider step because I haven't stepped. So strange seeing myself on camera do this. I never use a mirror in my practice. All of a sudden I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Okay. You might be up here. You might be down here. Outside of that left thigh, we're going to be trying to press it back against the wall, really feel it opening in the hips here. These stand-in poses are strong. We need to create strength before we can flex. We need to be strong before we bend. So we create strength in the legs. We're zipping up pelvic floor, abdominal muscles, lower ribs in, shoulders down. Big breaths. across the rib cage and the chest. And press down into those feet, come all the way up. Turn all 10 toes in. Whoa. Bring those feet together. I had one more to put in, but I can see we are going out of time, so I'm going to put that in another day. Michelle McNichol, then no problem, Michelle, at all. Okay, let's float to the floor. Hands together. Inhale, down, out and up. Exhale, arms to the floor. Halfway up, lengthen that spine. All the way over, belly, ribs to chest. And we're going to hang here. So you can take hold of your elbows. Let your head, your chest, your arms be heavy. Again, please be careful if you have unmedicated high blood pressure, or you have glaucoma, or problem with the eyes. Keep your head and chest lifted halfway. Don't let your head hang low below your heart. If you are on medication for high blood pressure, then that's fine. If you suffer with vertigo, low blood pressure, just take it easy, listen to your body. So we're just hanging here. Knees are soft so we can lift the bum and lengthen through the spine. We don't want to be here, round spine. We want to lift and lengthen. Few breaths. Reaching out through the back of the legs. Nice deep breath. And hands all the way to the floor. And we can step down, bringing those knees down. And finding yourself a comfortable seated position. Hey, Maureen is watching. Hello, beautiful lady. Wow, half an hour goes so quickly. Always try and get everything in. But we do what we can. 30-minute class. Okay. Take a few moments to be with your breath. So any comfortable seated position, spine is nice and long. You may have decided to come and sit on your chair now, or on the edge of your bed, on the edge of the sofa. That is absolutely fine. Sarah says, Sarah Longlegs, maybe you want to try cross-leg position. Yeah, open up through the hips. Just let the eyes close. Take a few breaths in and out through the nose. They're really strong, those standing postures, so hopefully your flow and sun salutations got you a little bit warm and looser, and then we worked on through some strength with our standing poses, covering mountain pose, tree pose, triangle pose, warrior pose. We got through quite a lot actually. I only missed out one thing we were going to do. We'll do that in a few days. So just think about your breath now. Just notice the inhale, notice the exhale. It's nice to feel a belly movement. So in our practice, in our physical practice, we've always got engagement through pelvic floor and belly. It's really important. So we breathe mainly through the rib cage and through the chest. So when we come to our pranayama, when we come to our breathing, really let that belly open up with your breaths, taking your breath all the way down into the abdomen. Feel the abdomen expand. And as you exhale, draw it back in towards the spine. Imagine there's a big balloon. Inhaling, abdomen expanding. Exhaling, drawing back in towards the spine. Inhaling. Exhaling. So I'm going to leave you there right now. You can stay there a few minutes longer with your breath. Stay there as long as you like. Remember, you've got Sarah's class at 11 if you're having fun with Sarah. Oh, she's got so many people joined. I think it's like 80, 90 people yesterday on her live. It's just absolutely phenomenal, all you people coming together to join in and do some yoga and fitness. So you can stay there a little bit longer, or you might decide now to finish your class. So I'm going to finish with our gratitude. Take the hands behind the back. And exhale to bow down towards the floor. Moment of gratitude first and foremost to yourself for being a miracle of a human being, to your yoga practice, to someone or something in your life that you feel grateful for today. And then lift up. I'm going to take hands together. I'm going to take thumbs to the forehead to remind us to have clear and loving thoughts. To the heart to remind us to have clear and loving intention. And to the mouth to remind us to have clear and loving communication. Namaste, everybody. Have a beautiful day. Stay happy and healthy until tomorrow. See you at 10.